So hey, Lawn Care Nation, I am at my dealer's demo day today. It's March 19th. Here, my dealer always holds a demo day. You can see it there in the background at a local park here. You can see there, Fraser Valley Equipment Demo Days. So they do this every year. This is their 20th season, 20th year doing the demo day. So I figured I would kind of go live and show you guys the demo day. I really like this demo day because you get to see they've got a bunch of tents set up here. They do it at a local park, and they get a permit from the park to allow them to set up all the equipment and stuff. And it's basically kind of like a really micro miniature equip expo, outdoor demo area, basically, sort of thing. Let me turn the camera around and you guys can see. So there you go. It's at a park here. And hey, JC Lawn Care, I am doing fine. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I didn't bring a microphone or anything. I'm just going straight off of my phone here. So I am doing this demo day. There's my brother-in-law, the one I always talk about on the podcast, who also runs a lawn care business. He's poking fun at me. Some robotic mowers. I'm live on YouTube. You want to say hi to everybody?
I don't have my makeup on.
You don't have your makeup on? So yeah, they do this demo day every year in March. Kind of kicks off the season. And the nice thing is that they have equipment from different manufacturers, and you can come out and you can try stuff and get hands-on, talk to reps from different manufacturers. There's a couple of robotic mowers. Looks like those are Husqvarna mowers. So yeah, very interesting. Always a good time. Just going to see here. I can't remember quite. Oh, here we go. I'm going to mute the audio for a little bit. And all right, so let's check out. Let's go for a quick walk and see. You want to provide some commentary with me? See if I can wrangle my brother-in-law to help me out here. It's a good coffee. So they let you register. You get a free T-shirt and stuff. Then they have like free lunch, hot dogs and things like that. And then you can see here, just kind of in the heart of it, just kind of quick, all the different equipment. So looks like we've got steel out here this year. Some of the battery stuff. Battery stand on. That's cool. I like the tray on top. That would be handy. We'll go through some of this stuff after as well. Still, we got Greenworks here in the corner. Some BE pressure washers and stuff. All the new Greenworks stuff. They even have their little motorbike. Sorry if the camera is shaking because it is freezing out here still. That's pretty cool. That looks really similar to that steel one. I wonder if there's some sort of connection there. We might have to investigate that. It's one of the Greenworks ones. Then we got the Toro booth here. Now, typically right here in this area, they have a track that you can run the equipment. So I don't see that this year. So I wonder if they're not allowed this year to have that stuff happening. So we got Toro here. Makita. A lot of battery stuff. Yeah, this interesting. The Stiga. I've never. I think I may have heard of that before. There's some new battery blowers and mowers. That one's interesting. Yeah, that's
going there, Cloverdale mowing.
Good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Hey, I think I know you.
Yeah, I do some stuff online and
Influencer.
I'm live on YouTube right now.
Okay, nice work.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, a plank mower. This mower is made in France.
Oh, okay, interesting.
About a 6-hour run time with this battery. Completely waterproof. And one of the things that's kind of unique, I'll just roll it out here.
Okay.
I'll point out a couple of unique things about it.
It's definitely different looking.
Yes, kind of looks like a shopping cart.
Yeah.
A bit bizarre. One of the things that's kind of neat is the deck adjustment right here.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you're transporting it, you're moving from site to site, you lock the deck down.
Oh, okay.
The deck's now on the ground, the machine is quite stable.
Oh, okay, nice.
So deck height adjustment's easy. These swivel casters can be locked in place, these pins. But otherwise, it is a one-hand maneuver.
Oh, yeah, because of the
Easy to move.
the swivel wheels. Yeah, that's cool.
You can adjust. Twin blade. It's a 24-inch cut.
A 24-inch cut. Okay.
Lots of room, so you don't get grass clumping up.
Yeah. Oh, and it goes towards the center.
Yes. So both
interesting.
blades are feeding in towards the
Oh,
center.
okay. So that's like a walker or like a X-Mark Navigator type thing.
Yeah.
Those big ride-ons that go into the back.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Neat.
So
Is it aluminum?
It's aluminum.
Aluminum, nice.
the rear wheels, so there's no transmission running all of this.
Okay.
Each wheel has its own motor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, self-contained.
What are they? Sorry.
There are
Has
motors
its own
on each
motor.
wheel. So there's no central transmission?
So now this battery can go onto a leaf blower,
Okay.
string trimmers, chainsaw, whatever you need. But so you with that one battery, you can just switch that, and it'll run all the tools.
Nice.
That's the idea. And
And how do you pronounce the brand?
Palanque.
Palanque.
Yeah, made in France.
Nice. And that's a 15.
Now, the other thing interesting about Palanque, and this may be something you don't hear from any other manufacturers, Palanque is 95% recycling their own batteries.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So at the end of life, the factory actually takes these back and redoes them.
Oh, nice.
Kind of nice. It's not just thrown in the
Yeah.
garbage. It's recycling. So, and you can literally pour water in this battery. It's
Oh, wow.
completely sealed off.
What's the warranty on these?
2 years.
2 years? Super lightweight.
Yeah. So to start it, it's a safety switch here. 4 speeds.
Single lever for the self-propel.
See if it has a reverse.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
So
Let's see how. Let's see that one-handed. Yeah, it is. Well, it's obviously easy to turn. Self-propel is the lever, the orange lever.
That's
The
just
self-propel?
self-propel.
Okay. Oh yeah, super easy to turn. One-handed. That's kind of neat. It's easy to maneuver. That's for sure.
It is, and it's got 4 speeds as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the lowest speed there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I never heard of it. Is this the first time that they're here in North America, or is it just Canada?
So Palanca's been in Europe for many, many years.
Yep.
And their specialty is in the vineyards.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the wine industry.
Okay.
Vineyards. They've been making these types of tools for about 10 years. in Europe.
Okay.
Really big in Europe.
Yeah.
But not really well known in North America.
Okay.
So where you do see them in North America is mostly the pruners. You'll see
Okay.
the cultivator is a nice cultivator tool.
Okay. Interesting.
But actually they've developed a really nice line of lawn and garden equipment: leaf blowers, string trimmers, and mower. So
Nice. Yeah, it certainly is interesting. It's like,
attention's in the detail. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
really have looked into like the leaf blower, for example. The battery sits off to the side,
okay.
turbine's on this side, and your spine is like centered.
Oh, okay.
With the weight
So
distribution.
it's a little bit better balance
Yeah.
than traditional.
Yeah, quite unique. Really commercial, high-end commercial.
Yeah, it certainly is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
And the other thing is you can get parts for everything.
Okay, nice.
So a lot of the electric brands, if something breaks, they do give you another tool.
Yeah.
And gets thrown out.
Yeah.
This one actually has pieces for everything,
Oh, okay, nice. That's cool.
including the battery.
Wow, that's a good. Wait, that height adjustment is really cool.
So yeah, pretty easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you know of anyone who wants a demo, let's do Fraser Battery Equipment.
Okay. Yeah.
We do have demo tools.
Very cool. Check out those the backpack blowers and stuff as well. So that's a little bit of a different way to do
Kind
it.
of an interesting tool. So we'll just put on the Michael Jackson glove here. Right? So typically this will go on your belt.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying it's kind of a different way to do it, to have the batteries separate.
Okay, so we'll put that on our belt. And this is an interesting tool. You need to make a connection. Let's start it over. It's got a safety, so you don't cut your fingers off.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So the way it works is when you start up the tool, you need to provide a circuit.
Okay.
It'll beep. Once you hear it beep, you're good to go.
Then you're good to go. Okay.
So I'm actually part of the circuit, so if I touch it, it doesn't cut
Okay.
your fingers off.
Okay.
That's the
Interesting.
idea, right? But if you're doing a lot of pruning and you're grabbing bushes, sometimes you can easily
Yeah.
actually have this happen, right?
Yeah.
Same with the cord, it won't cut,
Yeah.
cut itself. But certainly for all-day use, you can't really go wrong, you know?
Yeah.
And the carpal tunnel,
Yeah. That's what I was telling you last week with the other one, right? I was like, they're awesome, the traditional ones, but very dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
if you have to be very aware that you're using it, because it just doesn't take much to hit that trigger, and your hand's in the wrong way or
Right, yeah.
thing, right? So I was like, I don't know if I really want to, He was
Okay.
asking if his daughter could borrow it. And I was like, I don't know, because
Oh, yeah.
it's just, she's never used it and stuff. You have to be like completely aware when you're
Yeah.
using that tool, right?
that's true, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, there's no second chances.
no,
Yeah, piano playing
yeah.
dramatically gets changes.
yeah.
Quickly. So again, I mean, this tool isn't cheap. You know,
Yeah.
It's like a $2,000 tool.
Oh wow.
But if you're doing this all day, have a winery, you do this all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
This will
Yeah.
do the work of 3 people.
Yeah. And you don't have the weight of the battery on the tool, so if you're doing it all day long,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a different.
Yeah, there's nothing. So
Yeah.
There's 2 versions of this, and also there's a telescopic pole too, so you can actually trim
Okay. Yeah.
12 feet up.
Yeah. So very specialty.
That's
Specialty.
$2,000 can ask for these.
So yeah, the blower itself, $13.50.
The batteries?
Doesn't come with the battery.
Oh, okay.
You choose what battery you want.
Okay. So something
So-
like these batteries?
That battery is about $2,700. Now, it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot.
Oh yeah.
But I do have landscapers that have bought this tool, the string trimmer, the blower, and the mower. And one battery does all day. They're not having to buy 10 different.
Yeah.
So this will run the blower. Like what's all day?
Like you can mow for 3 hours, let's say. Use the blower for an hour, string trim for a couple hours, all in one charge.
That's not all day.
Oh,
Well,
depends.
you'd be surprised. So
3 hours of mowing. That's
Or it'll run the mower for 6 hours, so it has tons of capacity.
yeah, your a 6-hour working time is generally all day.
Yeah.
When you cut out all of the inefficiencies of lunch, break, transferring from truck to location.
Yeah, he's crazy. He works from.
I don't have one.
He's a special case. So, okay, for everybody, they need one battery. For you, you need two.
Two.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
Well, you're in touch with shave, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right.
So this is the one that you were saying the balance is.
Oh yeah, so just to point out some of the features of this, let me move it out here into the light for you.
And you'll save if you're working as hard as you want.
Okay, so first of all,
Oh, that's interesting. It pivots. Yeah.
pivots. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's one thing. The battery, you can buy different size batteries to go on here.
Yep.
So it's a 1200. The 1500 is on the mower right now.
Okay.
Also fits on here. And so depending on how much weight you want to carry.
Yep.
So one of the other features is the reflective tape and the fact that this can flash.
That lights up. Yeah.
So
So that's good for in traffic and stuff.
if you're students or
Yeah.
work municipality, what have you.
Yep.
So these batteries, you turn them on.
So you're burning $4 a day.
And the harness, like I was saying, the center of the harness is here.
Yep. Yeah. So you got
Batteries
the battery
here.
on one side and then
Turbine.
turbine
It
on the
actually
other
is
side.
super comfortable, and there's a lot of adjustment on this strap.
It's interesting too with this because, like a lot of the other ones I've seen, this is situated this way,
Right.
so you get kind of that torque of on
yeah.
your back where it's like twisting because of the
Yeah.
where this is going to be straight down. It's interesting.
Adjustment, super easy here too. Just a lever. Really easy to work with.
Yeah.
You get a nice display, which by the way,
Just one aspect.
this will actually sit up on its own without laying on its back and scratching itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a little hook there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little loop.
What's the like power on this? CFM or newtons or?
850 CFM max.
Okay.
It'll run for about 3.5 hours
On the 1200 or the 1500?
on the 1500.
On the 1500. Okay.
So depending on what setting you're on,
Yep.
on any of these battery blowers, if you're on turbo mode, the
Yeah.
highest mode, you're gonna cut it in
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you do have to learn how to manage it.
Yeah.
There's different shapes of snouts.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So if in fall when the leaves are wet, there's actually a rectangular shape,
Oh, okay.
and it swoops, and it's to actually lift.
Lift up the.
Yeah, because that is one of the harder jobs for,
Yeah.
for the battery leaf blowers especially.
The other thing that I've noticed, like in using battery stuff, is that it's not idling all the time, right? So you're using the power only when you need it versus a gas, it's always running on your back, right? You're starting it on the ground, you may not need it, but you're going to start it because it's on the ground, and then you might have to walk to the other side of the property where you actually need it or whatever, right? Where these, you're just pulling the trigger, you use it. So the battery life is different. It's harder to get used to, right? Because you almost change the way you're using the tools. Same with the trimmers, right? With gas trimmers, you're sometimes like all out, right? Where battery ones, you're gonna see that you don't need to go all out. That you can kind of
That's it.
you can kind of throttle back. It's got enough power, and that conserves your battery, right? So it's a different learning process for people that are just switching.
Yeah, and let's not forget, a two-stroke gas-powered leaf blower in 1 hour is equivalent to driving 1,600 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's how dirty hydrocarbons are.
Yeah,
There's no catalytic converter on it, right? So,
yeah.
But that aside, just to give you an idea, So a nice belt hookup.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Well, it's a one a day. So when in the morning you put it on, and then you're done. Well, once you fit it, so you get it all like sized and matched, then it's literally just 2 steps.
So once you're strapped in,
Yeah.
you grab here and you pull it tight.
Okay.
And it actually, you can feel it tightening up on your back.
Yeah, yeah.
Now it's like super close to your
Yeah, it pulls up.
It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, nice.
Your controls are all here. So blank is 2 clicks. And the reason they do that, if you throw this in the back of your truck and you hit the trigger, you don't want the tools to be
Yeah, yeah,
going
to
away.
be running, yeah.
So the initial is a 2 trigger.
Okay.
So here's your adjustment. Like a rheostat.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, and then turbo.
Nice.
I find like 3 is a nice
Nice medium.
range.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
You don't need it all.
Yeah.
You can
And it's
really
got
get
the variable speed trigger.
variable speed.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
And also 78%. Here we can check the runtime as well.
Oh, okay.
It's on your strong arm side of it.
Menu. Somehow I turned this off.
It's probably because you wash your
I did that.
You diagnosed all your problems at my show.
That one I do need. That one's
Is that a light on the front of it?
Yeah, just to indicate that it's on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know all the settings as well as I should. You can change this to time.
Okay.
So you know-
From percentage to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes
1.2
sense. Yeah.
hours or 2
Yeah, yeah.
hours, depending on the rate of your using.
Yeah, yeah. And the power setting that you're on.
It may actually switch over. I noticed that it does switch to hours after you've used it for a couple minutes.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
So at this setting, right now we go
1.5
for
hours.
an hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, so it just automatically switches.
So quite quiet too.
Yeah.
So the big selling feature here is lots of power.
Yeah.
Runtime is good, and comfort, all
Yeah,
day
yeah.
comfort is
Okay.
key.
What are these look like almost like a GoPro or some sort of accessory mount or something?
Yes. So on some tools, you're gonna have a cable attached to the tool. Like for example, this hose.
Okay.
It has a cable running out of it.
Yeah.
And when you've got it on your harness and you want to change tools, you want to just pull the cord.
Okay.
And so this actually is a connector to hold the cable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically that's what the cables look like, and they'll lock in.
So are you saying that? So is this all one piece, or is that blower separate from the harness? Like, is that your harness used for other tools?
This harness is also this.
Oh,
basically
okay.
This harness is
Oh, okay.
transfer that same.
Yeah, yeah.
design.
So you can. Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool. So then there's some other. It's like a handheld blower
So
with that same.
This is an interesting handheld version, and what makes now this can run up to 4.5 hours.
Oh wow.
So really good runtime, and why you would want that over this? A couple reasons. One is you can power this with a much slimmer battery if you like, even a battery that weighs like 6 pounds.
Oh, okay.
So this is a portable battery, but we can actually turn it into a backpack.
Okay. Interesting.
Run the blower. And what's really cool about this blower, turn the battery on. So typically on handheld blowers, it's very hard on your elbows. And it's quite fatiguing after about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
This design is very unique air's coming in, being drawn in from the bottom,
Okay, yeah.
and then when it's discharged here, it actually is a neutral on your arm.
Okay.
Hey, Miles. Four settings. Super quiet. Very unique turbine design.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That keeps the noise down. And this is great for girls or people that are just don't want to carry a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And again, variable control.
Interesting. That's a very unique design. I've never seen anything like that before.
This has been a real fan favorite for people that have tried it.
Yeah.
You know, when you use it, you realize, oh my God, it's so light.
Yeah.
It's so quiet, and anyone can carry the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just seeing it from afar, it almost looks like a vacuum cleaner, like the other, like this, like that part on the bottom, and this
It does. It looks
it
really-
kind of has that kind of a. Yeah, that's really interesting.
But when you try it, you realize, wow, it feels like it's neutral.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that kind of latch connection. It looks like
Yeah, that one.
that's
here.
what would strap connect to that chest area.
So that connection. Here's what I mean: is if you wanted to change tools, you just reef on it,
Yeah.
and so you can lock that in.
Oh, okay.
Oops. Yeah, you lock it in so you can actually just pull on this other cable,
Oh, okay.
and you don't have
This thing
cord
dangling
like
around.
dangling.
Yep.
When it's on your back, you can't reach it, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's here always. So.
Yeah. No,
These
that's
are the
awesome.
little things.
Yeah,
are
that is
a
that
little
is.
little different, right?
Yeah.
Unique.
Yeah, that is.
One of the neatest tools here is the hoe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and actually,
Uses that.
so the simplest way just to demo this is we'll take this battery. We'll put it in the. Turn it on. This will do the work of 3 people.
How long was the two batteries thing?
Another very unique looking tool. I have never seen anything like that.
So there's various heads available.
Yeah.
Like a triangular shape, wider variety, depending on the soil type,
Yeah.
right? And but if you're doing flower beds, a lot of weeding, you know, this will do the work of 3 people.
Well. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before. Definitely unique. Oh, that is.
And you can change the angle. Pretty similar. So yeah, you can dial in whatever angle is most suitable for your height.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and easy to replace just with different options. So.
Interesting. So, what industry you were saying like those pruners are really
For the
popular in
vineyard.
vineyards and stuff? Would this be something as well?
A lot of like farmers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Butchart Gardens, you know, they love this tool.
Yeah.
If they're doing their big flower beds.
Very neat.
Yeah,
I've never seen a tool like that
quite unique,
before.
isn't it?
Yeah. Very cool.
My preference is there's a corded version of this there.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have any of the battery weight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It makes the tool like extremely light.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it weeding all day long, that's definitely the
Nice.
But if you don't have a need to, you just want to buy this tool and cheap and easy, you just buy the battery and away you go. Right? So,
Yeah, especially if you're already invested into the battery system and stuff.
and I really like the way the handles can be adjusted. You know, you just undo the screw and you can move this anywhere
Okay.
you want.
Yeah. That's
So simple, right?
Yeah, that's neat. Obviously, some sort of a for harness or something
for
to
harness, you can-
support some weight. That's cool. Awesome.
So just something a little different, right?
Yeah, a little bit different. That's cool. What's the deal with this thing?
So this is a European-made tractor
Okay.
that can be a mower, can run a snowblower attachment, blade, sweeper,
Okay.
brush. And what's quite unique is it's powered by Honda.
Oh, nice.
Really,
Except the brake.
nobody
They
else
still
in
make
America
the
that's doing a tractor.
Yeah, with Honda. Yeah, yeah.
So
That's a big selling point right there.
So, very easy to use. Foot pedal, forward and reverse.
Okay.
All in one pedal.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's articulating?
Articulating.
Yeah, yeah.
So, if you're on slopes and hills, unlike a zero turn is very difficult to do slopes, especially if you want to go on the side. A zero turn is going to want to like the caster wheels want to always point down.
Yeah.
So you're always fighting it and tearing up the turf.
Yeah.
This is four-wheel drive. So, very stable.
Yeah, that's nice.
And you got hydraulic power, electric power. So there's a lot of options as far as Quebec.
Okay.
And then we stock it also in BC.
Nice. Very cool. That's awesome. Thanks for showing us
Thanks a lot.
around.
Good seeing you again.
Yeah.
I saw you years ago with Greenworks. When I used to sell Greenworks.
Okay, yeah. You gave me the tour.
Yeah, I gave you
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tour.
yeah. In that parking lot. Yeah, I was just talking about that on the podcast a couple
were you?
of weeks ago. Yeah, with seeing Greenworks.
They actually
and-
let go of all of us distributors.
Oh, really?
Shortly after that.
Oh, okay.
And
Interesting.
Greenworks like,
Yeah.
go direct.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. So now they're doing their own.
So they're
Yeah.
here and they are direct
Yeah.
to dealers. So
Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
we actually lost the line shortly after that.
Oh, okay.
That time I saw you there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah. That's interesting. All right. So that was pretty interesting. Some cool brands. Hey, 1 second, guys.
Now that I
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put you on mute. Just 1 second.
working for those guys. Carter was working for Landscape Ops this year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I'm gonna see how he likes it.
Yeah.
Using electric tools and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And
Very cool.
definitely gonna. But yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, say hi to Tina. And
Yeah.
Are you guys hot dogging right now?
No,
Or
you
You
no,
go
no.
ahead. Okay.
You guys go for
You're
it.
hot dogging.
Is it lunch already?
Yeah, it's quarter to 12 or something like that. 11:30, quarter to 12. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to eat anyway.
Time to eat, yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it was good to see you too. We got the Crest booth here. Of course, there's that articulating mower. Pretty neat. We got the Crest booth. A lot of Crest stuff. We got a Husqvarna booth. Some tractors back there. Husqvarna battery stuff. One of those cool top dressing machines over there. That's kind of neat. So you can see it's pretty cool. A little starting to rain. That's the only sad part. Is it's starting to rain again. Good thing they got some tents up. There's some echo stuff there. Yeah, I'm telling you that. If you look at the Greenworks stand-on mower, looks pretty darn similar to this steel one. The wheel motors. The lights there on the sides. The way the frame is. Some of the details there. Pretty darn similar. Some of the steel gas units. Steel's come out with a lot of gas mowers. This looks more of a homeowner unit. Let's check out some of these Toros here. There's a time cutter. These time cutters are really popular with guys just starting out their lawn care business, kind of entry level units. You can still get a lot done with these types of units. The Kawasaki FR 691, 23 horse, My Ride suspension. It's always nice. This one's a HD 4000. Z Master. So they got a battery one here. Yeah, Revolution. Hypercell. Z Master Revolution. One thing I'm not noticing here, guys, is prices. Well, usually they got price tags hanging off a lot of this stuff, but I'm guessing because of the current trade war going on that they don't want to advertise pricing. I would imagine a lot of these types of mowers here are going to be special order. Not going to be something that you can just that they're going to have like a lot of stock of. So prices, may change. All this stuff is made of steel, aluminum, all those things that are currently in question with tariffs. So prices could change, I would expect. This one's interesting. Iron Forge 60 cutting system. Toro. $4,000. It's a nice looking unit right there. See what they have for mowers. Time Master 30 and one of their 21-inch commercial mowers. Toro commercial 21-inch.
Richmond, they're trying to catch a dog. And they could not catch a dog. The SPCA.
Cycler.
No problem. Could be a problem there.
The grandstand. 36. This is one of my favorite mowers in terms of stand-on mowers. 36-inch grandstand. It's funny, I've never actually run one, but just the design of it, I think it's just classic. I love the little flip-up the platform on the back. Nice and compact. Its size. Yet you're getting, decent sized rear tire on it as well. Look at the size of these brackets. Like, look how thick that is. That's crazy. Man, even these wheel ones. I almost wish, like you can see here, it's rainy and stuff today. Like, what else is new? I almost wish they would have like lighter weight versions of these, just to save some of the weight on like soft ground and stuff. I do like how the muffler though is completely encased. There's no chance of burning yourself accidentally. Nice big shield on it.
The same problem. Yeah.
Is the Turf Master 30.
And that's what breaks. Yeah.
30-inch beast. We got the battery 21 commercial.
Yeah, they're so everything clumps up.
That's why.
Really cool.
Yeah.
That's the only one I think.
There's nothing.
There's that 248s, 36s.
Over there, you guys got guys checking the dog.
Quick look at some of these Greenworks ones. Greenworks commercial. So you see what I'm talking about with the way some of these look like? Look at that, the stand on there. Look at the brackets. They're kind of the framing, that rear wheel hub there, motor, the light, that plastic shroud there. So definitely looks like the steel stuff is being made by Greenworks, because Greenworks had this stuff out already a couple years now. When I went to the Equip Expo in 2023, I saw all of these out there already. Optimus Z. Nice units. Control panel. Big beefy wheels on that. Greenworks Pro. Looks like they're 30-inch. 30-inch. Just overheard them talking about a swivel wheel version of this 30-inch coming out later this year.
The Casca version, I believe, is going to be around 54.
22-inch Optimus Z.
I watch your blog all the time, man.
Do you?
Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you. Stream right now, showing people what's new.
AAA Lawn and Garden. Shop sometime.
Yeah, hey, that would be cool.
New shop out on Langley there.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'd do that. I
I'll
mean,
send you an email.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, this thing is
I like that display. That's really neat.
All this stuff is it's there.
I don't know.
Power, blades, drive, lights.
So they're asking for records.
I think the weight.
I really like that screen. You know, you guys know me. If it's got a screen on it, or if it's got like an app or Wi-Fi, I'm all over it. Some of the Greenworks commercial. Trimmers and blowers. Is there a blower back there? Oh, yeah, there's a blower back on the table there. This is interesting. Looks like some thermal management there. Small screen on the battery there. I'm trying to press the button, but oh, there we go. You get your power there. I've only got one hand available, so I don't want to be messing with it at the moment. 30-inch.
Like if you do the math on the torque,
This one's got the big screen as well. And that's Greenworks commercial blower. Oh, look at that screen on the bottom of that. Oh, it's like looks like a heat sink or something in there.
If I can give them something that's going to work for them, excellent. If it's not going to work for them, I'll give them the option.
Chainsaw.
So yeah, this stuff looks really
This is cool too, the Greenworks charging system.
well made.
It's pretty cool.
The other nice thing
It's like a rolling cart.
this.
You can do 6 batteries in there. It's got a conventional plug you can plug into there.
That's something that I think everybody should do because
That looks like
that's not a sticker. That's a metal plate. That's
another type of charger. I'm not sure
always wears off.
exactly. It's kind of neat.
So it's a bit more than the That's quite impressive for a battery.
This unit looks like it's been a demo for a while. See the
Yeah, you say that it comes with
kind of the green logo there, kind of wearing off, or not wearing off, but like UV. It's a different color. It's been sitting in the sun. Definitely a dealer demo model. Let's take a look at some of the steel stuff. So you can see a pretty small little event, but just nice to get hands-on with the dealer. On equipment to start off the season. They have a bunch of sales happening as well. If you're watching, let me know if you can hear me, if I'm talking loud enough. I have no way to know. I don't have an external mic with me. I'm just using the phone's audio, so it's going to be picking up everything. As usual, the steel booth is one of the largest here. People congregating, staying dry under the rain. This is that interesting one-arm design on the handle. That's so you can pull the catcher without having to lift it between two arms there. You've got the side wide open. It's interesting. I don't know how, there's quite a bit of flex though, so I'm not sure how long that would last longevity-wise, especially if it's your main mower versus the traditional like two-sided handle. These again are giving me some real Greenworks vibes. Not sure why. So I would imagine even the Echo DLM 2100 kind of look to it. Though I know the Echo one is made by Greenworks, so I would assume that these are as well. Oh yeah, and look at the trimmers. If those don't scream Greenworks. That whole motor casing. Oh, and even the kind of venting that those Greenwork models had. So definitely a lot of cooperation between certain brands, especially when it comes to like the battery stuff is going to be developed, in places like China and stuff, of course, are going to be dominating in that type of stuff, that technology. See anything you like? You have everything you need.
I don't want to spend money on it. I gotta buy some tools, I gotta buy some stuff that I need.
Just
can't justify
it. Yeah, it's tough, right? Excuse me. The big.
the big bloopers,
Yeah.
Yeah, again, that's such a bulky item.
Well, for us, right? Yeah. But
for like a big,
for the small little lawns that we're used to using, then
Oh, yeah.
But for large lawns, this is like the only way to do top dressing.
Yeah.
And then a big rubber belt pushes it forward.
Yeah, it's just like a big salter.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Fuck, I should just hook up my salter and just throw dirt in and
Hey,
just go.
I'm dropping F-bombs on my live stream.
Oh, sorry. Hey, I'm talking like a contractor. What do you want me to say? Yeah, just put my salter in the back of my truck and just like we'll throw some salt, set dirt in there and just go.
Classic Bluebird. All right, let's check out Crest stuff. See if they have anything new. This is their like residential line. I really do like the handles on these though.
I find it funny that how like it was maybe a few years
They're
ago.
ergonomic. We have their new hand pruners. And their little chainsaw unit. That's the RTK antenna thing that you map out.
It's a German brand owned by a multinational company. Their battery tech
Bicycle handle trimmers. Very cool. Head back to that Toro booth.
Well, that's the thing I'm thinking, like, anything of that size can't be that close. Because I'm like, if I put something like this, like, I think that's like that all the time.
Echo. Something to fire up the 9010. Gonna be loud. I sold my 9010 and my 770s as well in October, right after leaf season. Let's see if I can check if that worked or not. Alright, there we go. I was trying to check the email, so I don't know if I dropped the live there. At any rate, there you go, guys. That is we're going for about an hour here. Pretty quiet. It's usually a lot busier here. The rain is one thing, which kind of scares people away, but also it's late into March here. It's normally a little bit earlier, a couple weeks earlier, and guys have already been starting mowing and working. Here, I haven't. I'm going to be doing my mowing. Let me turn my camera around. So I'm going to be doing my mowing next week. I'm going to be starting to do all my mowing and stuff. Doing first cuts and moss control and that sort of stuff. But a lot of these guys have already been doing that. So I would imagine that would affect a bit of the turnout with that. But other than that, you can see it's somebody over there. Flip my camera around. Somebody snuck one of the mowers over there. Demoing. I zoom in. Somebody on the Greenwork stand-on mower doing a demo down there. So yeah, I haven't started my mowing yet for this year, but be starting that next week. Pretty neat. But yeah, that is the demo day. That is, if you guys listen to the podcast or and I talk about kind of going to my dealer's demo day, this is what it is. It's just here, held in the park. Their actual dealership is a few blocks in that direction. So they have a very small, tiny little parking lot and stuff. So something of this size would not work there on their location. So them doing it here in the park is, a good thing for them to do. Opens up. I see a drone in the air there. Yeah, somebody's flying a drone sitting above the park there. I wonder if that'll be like promotional or something. Right up there. Drone. I thought about bringing my drone, but to get kind of an overhead view, but I decided against it. Just too many things to deal with at once. And being in a park and stuff, didn't want to, bother anybody with it. But at any rate, I think I'm going to wrap it up here for the live stream. That's pretty much the demo day here. And let me know what you guys think of some of this equipment. And again, unfortunately, they didn't have prices on a lot of this stuff. And again, I think that's probably because of the tariffs and stuff. Normally, they have the price tags hanging off this stuff. I was interested in seeing what some of this stuff was going to cost. I know last year with like the Toro Grandstand Revolution, the battery one. It was like $56,000 Canadian. Here, I think it's like 36,000 US. So yeah, and that was just from the exchange rate between the currency, Canadian to US, being like a 40% difference. So now with tariffs and stuff, you had another like 25% or stuff on there. So yeah, I didn't know what to expect in that sense. At any rate, guys, that is my dealer's demo day. You can see there. Pretty neat event. A good way for them to kind of give back to all the guys that support their business in purchasing equipment and all that sort of stuff. Like I said, they have free lunch and stuff. The line is a little bit shorter now. It was going there pretty long, but they do free lunch, sometimes donuts and stuff. You get a free demo day T-shirt. Just a lot going on, and just overall a really good event. Something I look forward to each year because it kicks off the season. It's lawn care season doesn't officially start until demo day starts. So that is one of those things. That's it for this one, guys. Appreciate those of you that have tuned in to watch the demo day. Hopefully the audio and everything kind of worked out. Again, I didn't bring a microphone, so I'm just using the mic off of the phone. So that's it for this one. We'll see how it goes. I might go live again in a little bit, but I'm going to go walk around, talk to some people, do that sort of stuff. So thanks for watching, guys.